Welcome to The Theatre Show, your window into Australian theatre. Michelle is on assignment and she'll be back in 2 weeks. I'm Sherylanne McLeod and welcome to the first episode in Series 2 of The Theatre Show. There are so many things happening this week. We cover the Addams Family launch and of course Theatre Craft. But before that, in the spotlight this week is 39 Steps by John Buchan. 39 Steps has been given an amazing makeover as a thrilling and hilarious trip through the murky world of spies and counter-spies in the lead up to World War II. Our presenter Tim Rochford is at the theatre talking to the cast and crew. Over to you, Tim.
The Genesian Theatre is home to one of Sydney's oldest theatre companies. In fact, its home is this historic old church right in the centre of Sydney. The exposed beams, the high ceilings, and the stained glass give the space a theatrical, dramatic, imposing feel, just perfect for tonight's show.
London, 1935, August. I'd been back about 3 months in the old country and frankly wondering why. The weather made me liverish, no exercise to speak of. Leaving me, Richard Hannay, 37, sound in wind and limb, back home, which was no home at all if you really want to know, just a dull little rented flat in West One.
I'm with Tom Massey, who's the director of 39 Steps. Tom, 39 Steps is a thriller, but it's something a little bit more, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right, Timothy. The whole idea behind this play is that you take the Hitchcock film from 1935, exaggerating the drama. The women are a little bit more beautiful, the spies are all evil and dastardly, everything's just that little bit larger than life.
Max, you play Richard Hannay, who's the star and main character. What sort of character is he?
He's a little bit up himself, and he's a little bit so sure that he's such a good-looking, dashing, perfect 30s gentleman, and he's not afraid to show it either.
How about the idle rich? Not that I could say much about that because I'm not rich and I've never been idle.
I play one person, so it's easy. She plays 3 people, so it's easier.
So I play Annabella. She's a German spy. She's very melodramatic, just a bit crazy.
It will either mean life or death.
And then I play a little Scottish crofter who is really in love with him.
Of course, yeah. Quick, now's your time. Through the window. Right.
And then I play Pamela, who's kind of the main chick. And she's English and she's very dignified.
Don't stop whistling. Those policemen will catch you, you know.
That must get awfully confusing, playing 8 characters.
8 or 9, I think we've lost count. It includes policemen, railway porters, paper sellers, salesmen, professors, men and women. So we're wearing dresses, wigs, the whole kit and caboodle. Quite frequently we will dress and undress in real time. But it happens in a very fluid way, so you don't realise that you're changing from one stop into another character. It's one fluid movement.
All right. Get your eyes peeled, would you, sir? I certainly will do, Constable, yes.
Now, for the benefit of our theatre show audience, why should people come to see this play?
Why wouldn't you? You will never find anything anywhere else that compares to going to live theatre, good, bad or indifferent. Live theatre, particularly a show like this, is interactive. You come away having played your own part in it. You're never going to get that from a DVD. So come along, see something that's fun, and be involved in it.
4 actors, over 50 characters. 39 Steps, now playing at the Genesian Theatre.
That looks absolutely amazing. 39 Steps is on at the Genesian Theatre now until the 25th of June. Tickets are available at the Genesian Theatre website. Broadway's hottest new musical is coming to Sydney in 2013. We were at Sydney's Capitol Theatre for the big announcement. Let's take a look. They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're altogether ooky. And they're coming to Sydney. We're here right now at the Capitol Theatre for the announcement of the Australian production of The Addams Family.
living, dead, and undecided. And let us celebrate what it is to be an Addams.
I was just listening to the fact that the family, they have a lot of love, just a very different way of expressing it.
Well, that's the key to the Addams family. They are a family that loves the way a good family loves, yet they're motivated by the kinds of darkness and oddness and macabre vision that the rest of us might find off-putting. That's what they find engaging. And so rather than be afraid of what's unknown, they love it.
I imagine the costumes and the sets are just going to be extravagant and colourful.
It's a beautiful design. It's set at the Addams Family house, and the backyard is a graveyard, and it's right in the middle of Central Park. It's very theatrical and it's very beautiful, and the costumes are really gorgeous to look at.
Subscribe to our channel and we'll keep you up to date with the Addams Family. Auditioning is a big part of an actor's life. Valentino and Dominic from Newtown Acting School present the second part of their wonderful series on Stage Audition. Take it away, gentlemen.
So what are you doing today?
I'm going to be doing Sergeant Simmons from The Removalists by David Williamson.
Okay, let's take it from the top.
Don't be so bloody stupid. What about the bruises and the blood? How are you going to explain that?
Good, okay. Now as if you're very angry with Ross.
Don't be so bloody stupid. What about the bruises and the blood? How are you going to explain that?
Now perhaps you're very scared of the consequences of the actions that you and Ross have made.
What about the bruises and the blood? How are you going to explain that? Look, I've been in the force for 23 years now, Ross, and I know what you can get away with and what you can't.
Hi and welcome to Theatrecraft. In last week's show, we looked at how to prepare for a theatre audition. This week, we have Dominic Stone, Director of Newtown Acting School, with us again to help us understand what to do during an audition. So Dom, what should we do during an audition?
Well, there's a great acronym, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Valentino, what you did was very good. You did many of the essential things. You smiled, you assented.
I'm going to be doing Sergeant Simmons from The Removalists by David Williamson.
You turned away, you got into character, and then you did the piece.
Don't be so bloody stupid. What about the bruises and the blood? How are you going to explain that?
I also noticed, Dom, that you asked me to do the piece a number of different ways.
Now as if you're very angry with Ross. Now perhaps you're very scared of the consequences of the actions that you and Ross have made.
Why was that?
It's essential as an actor that you're directable, that you're flexible. If you can only do a piece one way, this is my angry piece, it'll only ever come across angry. But what we're after is a character's truth. And a director will direct you, they'll ask you to do it many ways, so that they can find the most effective way of doing the piece.
Well, great advice indeed. Next week, Part 3 of our audition process is going to be how do we avoid those pitfalls during an audition?
Thanks guys, I just learnt something. You can contact Dominic Stone direct at Newtown Acting School. Well, we are all really excited here at the Theatre Show. This weekend we're off to Melbourne for the Australian premiere of Love Never Dies. Our spotlight on the rehearsals a few weeks ago caused quite a bit of controversy on our YouTube channel. So now you can see the show and join in the discussion yourself. We will bring you the Love Never Dies red carpet interviews with the cast and celebrities, and of course, footage from the show. That's all this week. If you like what we're doing here at the Theatre Show, tell all your friends and don't forget to subscribe. Until next week, I'm Sherylanne and I'll see you at the theatre.